This is a digital SAT math question. It is advanced math, equivalent expressions, hard, and this is taken from the question bank. And it says 2 over x minus 2 plus 3 over x plus 5 equals rx plus t divided by x minus 2 times x plus 5. It says it is true for all x greater than 2, where r and t are positive constants. What is the value of r times t? And there's all kinds of choices, negative 20, 15, 20, 60. I'll show you how to do it by hand and also how to do it by Desmos. And I'm going to show you how to do something else with Desmos that may make it easier to use it when you're preparing. You cannot do what I show you with Desmos, and I'll let you know what that is on test day. But when I have two fractions like here, and there's only two of them, I just have to find a common denominator. I don't necessarily need a least common. So I'm just going to multiply the denominator of the first times the numerator of the second, the denominator of the second times the numerator of the first, and then the denominator times the denominator. That would be x minus 2 times x plus 5. See, that is the common denominator. So what's 2 times x plus 5? 2 times x is 2x. 5 times 2 is 10. 2x plus 10. And then 3 times x minus 2 would be plus. 3 times x is 3x minus 6. Combine like terms, 5x. 10 minus 6 is 4. 5x plus 4. And it's over x minus 2 times x plus 5. And the denominators have to equal each other, so this is rx plus t. Remember, the numerator is the same for both. X minus 2 times x plus 5. I'm just writing it like that because it's the same for both. So r is 5 and t is 4. And what is r times t? 5 times 4 is 20. That's C. Now you can also do this in Desmos, and let me bring up the Desmos graphing calculator. I don't think that's it. Here I'm going to bring up Desmos graphing calculator. There's a Desmos graphing calculator. And I can do this in Chrome, I can do this in Brave, which I use, Firefox, Edge, different ways to do it, different menus. But in Chrome and Brave, I could just go to, let me see where it is, Save and Share, and then I can do Install Pages app. I've already done this, so I've got now a Desmos app on my desktop, and I just put it in my toolbar, so now I can just click on it whenever I want. Watch this. I don't have to be on the website. I just click onto the Desmos app, and that website is an app. So how would I solve this? I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to do, I always put the fraction first, 2 over x plus 2 plus 3, whoops, I didn't put the fraction, plus 3 over x plus 5 equals, I'm going to put equals y, and then down here I'm going to put the other half, y equals fraction rx plus t divided by x plus 2 times x minus 5. See, so I've got two equations, and you'll notice what is the problem here? Oh, I've got to put in sliders. That's the problem. You'll notice that they're not the same function, and it would be very hard for me to figure out what value is going to make these things the same function. It'd be very, I mean, there's a negative already. I already know from here, I'll just show this, r is 5 and t is 4, so if I go r5 and t4, they're still not showing as the same. That's very strange. So rx plus t over x plus 2. Oh, I've got x plus 5. It's x minus 2 and x plus 5. X minus 2. Minus 2. Why didn't someone tell me this? And x plus 5. Hold on. You've got to point these things out to me. Where's my delete key? I can't find delete all of a sudden. Delete x. Wait a minute. X minus 2 and x plus 5. Now I've got it. So you can see when r is 5 and t is 4. But how would I stumble onto that? Just by using these sliders. I mean, this would be very difficult. And you'll also notice that in some places, these functions are the same for some values. So it's going to be very hard for me to slide this just blindly and get the exact same values. Almost impossible. Well, that's where That's where I use this tilde, and I put both functions, and let me put my thing here, Rx. I'm going to do Rx1, because I'm using a regression to tell it to you find the value, Desmos. I don't know what the value of these things are, and I'm not going to put in sliders. You found it. You find it. X minus 2 times x plus 5. And then I need, all these x's have to be x1. x1, I just put a little 1 next to it, and it automatically makes it a subscript. Okay, now it plugs in, and it says r is 8 and t is 1. Well, what's 8 times 1? 8 times 1 is 8. That's not even an answer choice. But I haven't done one thing. Notice there's a restriction here. It says for x is greater than 2. So I'm going to put x1. And I'm going to see if I can do this. I've never tried this. Great. No, that doesn't work. x1, and I have to put some values in a table here. So I'll put some values in a table. x1 equals and greater than 2, 3. And I'll say 3 to 100. I think I can put 999 values in there. I just want to avoid 2. Actually, x cannot, well, if x is greater than 2, that means x can't be negative 5 either, because negative 5 would also make 0 in a denominator. And now notice how it's got the right values. R is 5, t is 4. So if I do this regression, and if I restrict x the way that the question says restrict x, it's going to give me a correct answer. So you have to know how to do that with Desmos.